So it was just me, okay, against a gang of 20 men. Now, we tracked them to this coal shed where they were gonna use lumps of coal to blow up a train of Union soldiers. So it was just...
I got a customer.
Where are you going? Annalie loves my stories.
She'll be back on Wednesday. Save it for her. Hi, what would you like?
4 of those barber poles, please. I know. A little old for candy, right?
No, I don't think so, miss.
Here you go. 4 cents.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
You as well.
Daphne. Hello.
Good to see you.
Look at you.
Hi.
How was your trip?
Good. Daphne,
Abby,
you look well?
you look exactly the same. It's been so long.
It's so wonderful to be together again.
Is he here?
We don't know.
We don't think so.
He wrote that he'd have a satchel over his left shoulder. I'll need your share, Daph.
So much money.
I just hope this shuts him up.
Don't worry, it will.
How are we gonna do this?
We were thinking we would draw lots. Ready, ladies? I'm sorry.
No, I can do it. It's fine.
I think that's him.
Anyone recognize him?
No.
I don't remember him being there back then.
Me neither. But so many faces came and went.
It's him. It's got to be.
Don't worry. We're all watching.
And tell him we never want to hear from him again.
You look like the gal I used to know. Her name was Eunice.
Eunice is my mother's name.
Just put it down. If it ain't all there, I know where to find you. Now get.
Let's hope that's the last we see of him.
Amen.
His breath still stinks of whiskey. His fingers are blue. No bruises, no gashes, so I'm thinking our John Doe here fell off his horse drunk and froze.
Or what I like to call death by stupidity.
Anything on?
Just the morphine.
What morphine?
This morphine. Needle and empty vial from Delwig Drugs.
Well, it's possible his fingers are blue from the morphine.
Okay. Okay, so the morphine caused him to fall off his horse and freeze, or maybe he took too much of it and it killed him. Either way, John Doe is demised by his own deed.
Any needle marks?
Yeah, left arm. That enough for you, Pinks?
Probably another poor veteran.
Well, that seems to be who's taking to the morphine. He was drinking at the Buffalo Head like nobody's business.
And there was nothing else on him?
No.
No papers?
No.
No money?
No. And do you have any more annoying questions?
No.
Good.
Well, you obviously saw him.
I was at the Dubois last night. There were these 4 pretty ladies. One of them slid him an envelope stuffed with money. There's lots of it, too. I think I'll go talk to them.
What, the pretty ladies?
Yeah.
I think I'll join you.
Afraid of that?
Well, who's paying us?
Who cares? They're pretty.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, ladies.
Morning.
How was your night?
It was quiet.
Well, I don't know about you girls, but I slept like a log. Couldn't sleep a wink.
Oh, poor you.
Come on, I'm in the mood for pancakes.
Excuse me, ladies. Pardon our interruption. My name's Will Pinkerton. This is my associate. We're with the Pinkertons
Kate
now.
Warren. We're with the Pinkertons National Detective Agency.
How can we help you?
The man that you met with last night, miss, in his 30s, about my height, long hair, he was found dead.
I didn't meet with anyone.
Right over there at the bar?
Mr. Pinkerton, you misunderstood. I didn't know who that gentleman was. He wanted to buy me a drink. I declined and stepped away.
Did he happen to mention his name or where he was from?
How did he die?
Still being determined.
What brings you ladies to Kansas City?
We're friends. I'm Brenda French.
Miss Abigail King.
Mrs. Clarissa DeLent. Daphne Boltzmann.
We're having a little reunion.
How nice. Where are you all from?
Oh, all over.
Why come to Kansas City?
Women's suffrage. We're helping to start a state chapter.
Noble cause.
How long will you ladies be staying in town for?
Till the next train.
Enjoy the rest of your stay. Strange. No needle marks but the one.
First timer, maybe? Took too much?
It's a lot of bad luck.
You want bad luck? You should have seen my poker game last night. I mean, I had queens and aces. I figured Wide Mouth Marty was
Not
boss.
interested.
Well, he smells of dirty socks. Said that was a sign of morphine use.
It's also a sign of dirty socks. See for yourself.
I'll pass.
No wounds, no tattoos. Help me turn him over.
1, 2, 3.
Look at this bruise. It's fresh. Look at the center.
Needle mark?
A little cold for mosquitoes.
Okay. So while he was on his horse, someone snuck up from behind him and stabbed him.
Not used to the morphine. He fell off his horse before he even knew what was happening.
Then he froze to death. Or the morphine killed him.
Maybe that prick in his arm was just a cover. It would make it look like he did it himself.
Could he have injected himself in the leg?
Hard from that angle.
So it's murder.
That's what it looks like.
Maybe somebody saw that envelope of money and wanted it.
Maybe they wanted it back.
Think the pretty ladies killed him?
Just because we can't vote doesn't mean we can't kill. Let's find out who this guy was.
I already checked the saddlebags. Nothing.
Maybe his horse will tell us. My grandfather used to deliver coal door to door. He could do the deliveries perfectly, just sitting in the wagon.
It's a smart horse.
Yeah, sometimes, if it was really cold, The horse would cheat, skip a few blocks.
Very smart horse.
All right, let's go home.
Good idea.
Whistlejacket, there you are, boy. I thought he stole you. Where's Eli?
Is Eli early 30s, tall, long red hair, beard?
Yeah?
Well, I'm sorry, but Eli's dead.
You don't say. What happened?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. We're with the Pinkertons. How did you know Eli?
I don't, ma'am. He came yesterday by train and rented a room in Whistlejacket here.
Did he leave any personal belongings in his room?
Let's see the rest of that morphine kit from Dillweg Drugs.
Suggesting it wasn't his. What does this telegram sound like to you? To Eli Frobisher, stop. All 4 sisters coming, stop. All bringing you gifts, stop. All terrified you will tell mother and father what they did, stop. Your darling sister, full stop.
They didn't look like sisters. They didn't say they were sisters.
Bringing you gifts, terrified?
So the envelope of money is blackmail?
That's what I'm conjecturing.
He's blackmailing those 4 women.
Or 3.
What, one of them's in on it?
Someone sent him this note.
So which one is the darling sister?
Now let me get this straight. This Eli Frobisher was blackmailing those ladies about something. They gave him money. And someone killed him with morphine and took the money they gave him. And you got all this because a horse told you.
Read the telegram.
I did, twice.
Well, then it should be clear.
Not to me.
I saw one of the ladies give him the money.
That is legal in this country.
They're terrified. They're bringing gifts.
Legal, legal.
What about the bruise on his back thigh with a needle hole? The money must be the gifts the telegram refers to.
To keep some kind of secret?
At least you'll agree that someone murdered him.
Fine, but you got no suspects.
Could have been one of the pretty ladies.
Or a stranger.
Agreed, but since we don't know which stranger to interview, perhaps we could start with the 4 women who we know were blackmailed?
Tell you what, I'll make sure they stay in town so that you can interview them.
Shouldn't you be doing that?
I am going to pursue the stranger angle. Think I'll go down to the Buffalo Head and track his movements.
And by track his movements, you mean hoisting a few?
A couple of beers, and they forget they're talking to the sheriff. Sometimes friendly works, Mrs. Warren.
I can't do that.
できるだろう。やるんだ。
Speak in English. You're in America.
One of them committed the murder. The Pinkertons want me to search their rooms for evidence.
If I get caught, I could lose my job, which I just got.
You just need to unlock the doors for me.
Are you working for the Pinkertons?
Yeah.
Are you getting paid?
Yeah.
And who's paying me?
10%.
50.
Be quick.
So, where are you living these days?
In St. Louis.
And what do you do there?
I'm a mother. I have a 1-year-old. John Jr. is having his first weekend away from Mummy.
Oh, lucky him. Where do you know the other ladies from?
We were part of the nurses' delegation at the Women's Loyal National League in New York City 2 years ago.
How do you know Eli Frobisher?
Who?
The man you were talking with at the bar?
I don't know him. I don't know anything about him. I told you.
Then why did you give him an envelope?
Why did Brenda give him an envelope?
I don't know. What envelope?
An envelope of money. She was being blackmailed.
Really?
So, you don't know anything about it?
No. I'm shocked.
You don't seem that shocked. You're not going to tell me anything, are you?
No. I'm sorry.
So am I. A man's dead, Abigail.
I was there, Brenda. I saw you give him the envelope.
Oh, he dropped something. I picked it up and gave it to him. I didn't look inside.
Oh, well, it was an envelope full of money.
Well, if you know so much, why are you asking me?
Because this is serious, Brenda. We have reason to believe that Eli Frobisher was blackmailing you.
Who told you that?
He was blackmailing all four of you, in fact.
4 nurses? We have no money. My husband is a minister. Why would anyone blackmail us?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because the man's dead, and the money you gave him, gone. You ask me, it was one of you who killed him last night.
Well, no, I didn't.
Where were you last night after you left the saloon?
I retired to my hotel room. I went straight to bed. I fell asleep right away.
You stayed in bed the whole night?
Yes.
What about the others? Did you hear anyone else sleep?
No. I didn't hear anything. I'm a very sound sleeper.
How convenient.
What are you looking for anyway?
Close the door. Someone will see you.
You're absolutely sure it was murder?
Yes, ma'am.
How did he die?
I can't divulge how he met his demise.
Well, don't be pointing your finger at me. I wouldn't have the slightest idea how to kill a man.
I thought you were a nurse.
I was, but now I work on a ranch. I cook and I clean.
Well, if it wasn't you, which one of your friends do you think killed him? It's just you and me here, Daphne. You don't have anything to worry about. No one's gonna know. Tell me the truth.
I'll check the closet.
No, I'll do it.
The 4 of you came to town not for a reunion, but to pay off Eli Frobisher. What did he have over you ladies?
You don't have a man?
Widowed.
The war?
How long have you been married?
Oh, almost a year. Does that still make us newlyweds?
Are you a mother?
We're hoping to start a family soon. I can't wait to be a mother someday.
The victim had a lot of money on him when he was killed. I bet that money would come in handy.
I've seen too many men kill and die for a cause. If I ever kill for a cause, I can assure you it won't be for money.
You search the wardrobe, I'll check the bed. This is fun.
No, it's serious.
Oh, you're right. Look at this.
I'm gonna ask you one last time. Who killed Eli?
I don't know.
Well, he was blackmailing you ladies, we know that.
Then you don't know much at all.
Not the facts, but we understand the truth.
Now you're just talking in circles.
Yeah. If someone was trying to force money out of me and my friends, I'd be pretty angry too.
You're barking up the wrong tree, Mr. Pinkerton. My friends aren't no killers, and neither am I.
No, I don't think that you killed Eli, Daphne. But if you're covering for whoever did, then you're just as good as guilty.
Clarissa was evasive. She's hiding something.
Brenda was confrontational. I didn't get anything out of her.
Abigail was all denial.
Thought I had Daphne on the ropes, but nothing.
I can't figure out if they all killed him or if they're each protecting the killer.
Should we just show them the telegram?
No, it's the only thing we know that they don't know.
Kate, Will. I didn't find the money, but I found this.
A morphine kit.
And a needle's missing.
Where did you find this?
Who killed him? Did one of you kill him? Of course not. Just calm down, Daphne. He had all that money on him. I bet he was robbed.
How do they know he was blackmailing us? Did one of you talk?
No, none of us would. Well, whatever it is, that man can't come after us again. We're free of him. That's all that matters.
Abigail King? Yes? We've been deputized by Sheriff Logan of Kansas City, Missouri. We need you to come with us.
Again? Why?
Suspicion of the murder of Eli Frobisher. So, this isn't your morphine kit then?
Of course not.
Then you won't mind showing me your arm.
Why?
Please.
Tell me why.
Ma'am.
Anything?
Nothing.
What did you expect?
Show me your other arm, please.
This is ridiculous.
I will not.
Go on.
Needle marks.
It's a rash.
Well, that's rich.
What does any of this have to do with the dead man?
The victim was stabbed in the back of the thigh with a needle. He died of a morphine overdose.
We found this on the victim, which, as you can clearly see, came from this kit, which we found in your hotel room.
How dare you go through my personal belongings?
Personal belongings directly involved with a murder.
What? No. This is my hypodermic kit. I swear, I have no idea how my needle ended up with the dead man.
Most people on the morphine are men. Almost all of them are Civil War vets. How did you end up in the habit of taking morphine?
For medicinal purposes, Sheriff. It's not illegal.
Actually, doctors are touting it as a miracle cure.
Morphine helps calm a variety of ailments. Headaches, gastralgia, anemia. I use it for my nerves. I didn't kill him.
Well, did anyone else know that you were using morphine?
Nobody knew. It's my private business.
How long have you been taking the morphine?
That's none of your business.
Since the war is my guess. Where were you stationed?
A military hospital in Kentucky, near Lebanon.
Isn't that where the Battle of Big Sheep was fought?
Yeah, that's right. Under Major General Coleman Hunt. It wasn't a battle, it was a massacre.
Thousands of young men, boys, ordered to their deaths. Past is prologue.
Abigail, if you tell us why Eli was trying to blackmail you, we might be able to help you.
But if you don't tell us, you'll hang.
I've got nothing more to say.
So did Abigail kill Eli for the money or to protect the lady's secret?
Maybe both. The ladies are all being blackmailed for something they did together. If the secret's worth killing for, then all of the ladies have motive, not just Abigail.
All of them killers? I don't buy that.
When was the Battle of Big Sheep?
Just shy of 2 years ago.
The ladies claim that they met at a suffrage convention 2 years ago. But Abigail was at Big Sheep. She couldn't have been at the convention. Where did they meet?
It's gotta be at the battle. I bet there were home nurses there.
So whatever they're being blackmailed for likely happened at Big Sheep.
Yeah, but still, Abigail's gonna be hung for what happened last night, not what happened 2 years ago.
The truth will die with her.
I heard Sheriff Logan arrested Abigail for the murder.
Yeah, case closed.
Abigail could not have committed murder.
How are you so sure?
What I'm about to tell you, it's most delicate. You need to understand.
Okay, what is it?
Abigail could not have committed the murder because she was with me in my cabin all night. I'm sorry I did not tell you sooner, but I didn't think it mattered to the investigation. Also, discretion. An American woman and a Japanese man.
Oh, we understand, Kenji. Thanks for telling us. That's Sly Dog.
I guess his English is improving.
Okay, so if Abigail didn't kill Eli, then someone's trying to frame her.
Someone who knows she used morphine.
So, I'll go tell Sheriff Logan to release Abigail. You got that look in your eye again.
We arrested Abigail in front of the other ladies, one of whom is probably the real killer. The killer would be relieved that Abigail's taking the fall for Eli's murder. Let's use that.
Great. How?
We tell all the ladies that we need more evidence to prove Abigail's guilt, or else she'll walk.
Right, so whoever comes forward with information making Abigail look guilty, that's our killer.
There you go.
Got it.
Let's go.
I'm getting there quickly, you know.
Yeah.
Watch and learn, Kate.
What? Are you joking?
I got away with the ladies in case you didn't notice.
Oh, I've noticed. Might want to take a few lessons from Kenji.
Detectives, hello?
Might we have a word, Clarissa?
I'm busy.
Ah, it won't take but a minute.
We're trying to piece together a timeline of Abigail's whereabouts leading up to the murder.
We need the case against Abigail to be beyond reproach.
Abigail couldn't have killed that man. She's a sweetheart, but she's fragile. She suffers easily.
Especially after what happened.
What?
Well, the four of you were nurses together, at the Battle of Big Sheep.
That was a long time ago.
Not for Abigail.
You sure you didn't see Abigail acting unusual the night of the murder?
No, nothing. Except at the saloon, there was an Oriental man seeming to pay particular attention to her. Handsome fella.
He's that handsome.
What about the other women? Any of them act peculiar?
You know, maybe you should be focusing your attention on the dead man instead of four harmless women.
That's a great idea. Why don't we start with you explaining why Eli was trying to blackmail the four
I'm
of you?
afraid I can't do that.
Then Abigail's gonna hang for Eli's murder.
I will tell you this much. We paid Eli $2,000 of our hard-earned money. And that's a lot of cash to carry around Kansas City, especially at night.
A random killer at the Buffalo Head would have had to see Eli's money, already know about Abigail's morphine, and know that she was with Kenji.
It's impossible that it was a random robbery.
Clarissa didn't try to make Abigail look guilty either.
Clarissa sounded more like she was trying to protect the real killer.
I've been looking for you everywhere. What are you still doing here?
They think I killed that man.
No, they don't. I've already told them I was with you all night.
Oh, Kenji, you could get in trouble for saying that.
But it's the truth. Here. I brought you this.
You are Such a gentleman.
Hi, Brenda. May we come in?
I'm running late.
You leaving Kansas City?
Taking the train to St. Louis this evening.
We came to inform you that Abigail's going to be formally charged with the murder of Eli Frobisher.
We just need to make sure that we have enough evidence to convict. You didn't happen to see Abigail acting unusual the night of the murder?
You detectives act like you know the private lives of strangers. Well, I know Abigail. And I know she doesn't have the emotional wherewithal to kill someone.
Brenda, if you remember anything unusual about the night of the murder that might exonerate Abigail, you best tell us now.
Come to think of it, I did hear something. I opened my door and... oh dear. I saw Daphne going down the stairs in the middle of the night.
In her nightgown?
In her coat.
Are you okay?
Sure, I can't believe that Abby killed that man.
We figure that she killed him for the money.
Or maybe to keep him quiet so he wouldn't reveal whatever it is you four won't talk about.
How did she kill him?
She injected him with a fatal dose of morphine.
I always said that Abby's so-called medicine would come to no good.
So you knew she was using morphine?
We all did. Why?
Daphne, you said you were here in your room all night, that you never left.
That's right.
But you did leave, didn't you?
No.
Someone saw you.
I don't think so. You're under arrest for the murder of Eli Frobisher.
No, I didn't kill Eli. I loved him. Eli and I were going to get married.
Yes.
And so you had to pay for the wedding?
No. Well, yes, but it wasn't about that. I didn't even want the money. I just wanted Eli to leave the girls alone.
So you blackmailed your own friends?
For something that you all did at the Battle of Big Sheep.
Eli blackmailed them, not me.
That's just not true. You sent this telegram.
To Eli Frobisher, stop. All four sisters coming, stop. All bringing you gifts, stop. All terrified that you will tell mother and father what they did, stop. Your darling sister, full stop.
Well, that doesn't sound like it was only Eli's idea.
I tried to talk him out of it. I couldn't, so I had to play along.
Why would you play along?
What kind of a person blackmails her own friends?
I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
Well, someone got hurt.
I loved Eli.
But you snuck off in the middle of the night to kill him anyway?
No, I didn't do it. I swear. I was waiting for him to come back.
Waiting? What do you mean, waiting?
Where?
Kate, Will. Do you not trust me?
What are you talking about?
I told you Abigail was with me last night. You don't believe me.
No, we believe you.
Then why is she still in jail?
For leverage, to get the real killer to come forward.
And it worked. Daphne's our lead suspect right now.
Unless her alibi checks out.
Sure, there was a gal here last night. Came late.
Did you see her?
Mister, this is a rooming house, not a body house. I maintain privacy and discretion and expect the same.
And yet you know a lady came in the middle of the night.
I heard her. I was hoping she was coming for me.
So Daphne was telling the truth. She really was here waiting for him.
She didn't kill him. Yeah, she still blackmailed her friends.
How could you? After everything we've been through, we promised we would look out for each other.
No, you don't understand. I was trying to protect everyone.
By blackmailing us? If you needed money, you could have just asked us. We would have given you whatever you needed.
Eli was was a good man. Desperate. He lost his whole family in the war.
We all lost loved ones in the war.
I confided in Eli. I told him about the Battle of Big Sheep, what we did there.
We promised we wouldn't tell anyone, Daphne. How could you?
I had to tell someone. You're not the only one haunted by what happened. Not just what we did. The carnage we saw. All of those poor boys killed dead or forever injured. Eli needed money. I just wanted to help. I'm sorry, Abby.
Yeah.
Sheriff.
Yeah.
Daphne's alibi checked out, but we need you to keep the two ladies in your custody a little while longer.
Why? They're innocent of murder.
Exactly. We have two innocent women in custody. That leaves Clarissa or Brenda as the murderer.
So we forced their hand.
See how tight-knit these ladies really are.
We have some good news and not so good news.
Well, spit it out.
The good news for all of you is that your secret's still safe.
Neither Daphne nor Abigail spilled the beans about what happened at the Battle of Big Sheep.
Despite your prying.
The not so good news is that Abigail and Daphne both conspired against you. They were behind the blackmail scheme.
That's ridiculous.
They wouldn't do that.
Well, they did. Daphne cooked up the scheme with Eli, Abigail killed him, and then together the ladies took the money.
We found this telegram in the murder victim's possessions.
No, what happened 2 years ago has nothing to do with why that man was killed.
Well, the evidence is damning. Abigail and Daphne are both guilty.
And they're both gonna hang.
It was me. I killed Eli.
For the money?
No, of course not. I killed him to keep our secret safe. What if he came after us again or told someone? I mailed the money. First thing in the morning to each of us. As soon as you return home, you'll find it. All of it.
What the hell is this all about?
Clarissa, you need to explain the truth. All of it.
You all do.
We were stationed at a hospital at the Battle of Big Sheep. For weeks on end, General Hunt sent the soldiers in to take Big Sheep Hill from the Confederates. The Union soldiers were outnumbered.
5,000 men were lost. The officers tried to convince Hunt the battle was pointless. The hill had no strategic value. But nobody could stop him.
He came to the hospital injured. Nothing too serious.
But fatal if left untreated.
You didn't treat him.
You let him die.
But we saved thousands of men by letting one madman die.
The bastard deserved it.
Ma'am, you're under arrest for the murder of Eli Frobisher.
I understand.
We'll cooperate fully too, Sheriff, for our role in the General's death.
people died in the war. No need for anyone else to suffer.
So Logan's decided to ask the judge to give Clarissa jail time instead of a death sentence.
Why is he doing that?
Well, on account of Clarissa's voluntary confession.
With a little help from the Pinkertons.
And me.
Next week on the Pinkertons.
If no money, he dies.
All I know is I dropped off a satchel full of money, and now it's gone.
It's Jesse James. What would your outlaw name be?
Star. Belle Star.
I'm dead to you either way.
True.